Hi people, TS here. Just doing my preview for our upcoming Premier League game against Everton. Everton, they'll be looking to bounce back from their last game against West Ham, which they got absolutely, brutalised and destroyed by West Ham. A West Ham side that had no points so far for the season. So, they'll be definitely looking to bounce back from that result. Of course, our last Premier League result was against Newcastle with our 2-1 away victory. And funny enough, I think that's going to be the scoreline for this game. I think it's going to be 2-1. I think it might be a close game. Hopefully I'm proven wrong and, we blow Everton apart. But, I'm not going into this game thinking we're gonna do a 4-5-1 job on them. But, hopefully we do. I'll get into my starting 11. More or less the same back five that played against Newcastle. So Cech in goal, Bellerin, Monreal, Sokratis and Mustafi. Just in front of them two, I'd go with Xhaka and Lucas Torreira. Again, lots of talks on Xhaka, but from what I see, he does seem to be a better player with Torreira alongside him. Maybe that's because Torreira takes away some of the defensive duties that's been relied on Xhaka previously. Who knows? But I definitely think that Granit Xhaka, if he plays alongside Lucas Torreira, and Torreira needs to start a game for us now in the Premier League. I don't want to see him coming off the bench at half-time and stuff. I want him to start a game because the sort of intensity he plays with is quite fast tempo, and sometimes we start games quite slowly. And I feel that, if we start with him, from the get-go, not just him, but the attacking players that play in front of him, which I'll get into in a minute. But if we start with him and those players, I feel that we can put Everton on the back foot from the kickoff, and that would only result in us surely getting a couple goals in the first half and going on to see out a victory. But that would be my personal opinion. In the number 10 role, I'd go with Mesut Özil. Again, another player scored in the last game. Scored in his last two games. So he scored against Newcastle and against Wolfsburg. And, I feel that at the moment he's in a decent run of form, and, he's, in my opinion, top creative player in terms of creating something out of nothing. So, of course, he'll play in that role. Off the right-hand side, I'd go with Alex Iwobi. I thought he played really quite well against Wolfsburg. As you would have known if you watched my player ratings video or my review of that game. I thought he was one of for me, he was man of the match, although Aubameyang scored 2 goals, because I thought he did a very good job in that game. And I'd play him off that right-hand side because not only going forward, but defensively he provides some cover as well, which may assist someone like Bellerin, who at times has been getting caught in 2v1 situations because he hasn't really had much support down that right-hand side. Off the left-hand side, I go with Aubameyang, of course, scored 2 goals against Wolfsburg, and, I think his confidence is up, and I think he'll be looking to get another set of goals against Everton. And playing through the middle would be Lacazette, of course, both Aubameyang and Lacazette. Who would be the top scorer out of them this season? I don't know, but these lads are definitely capable of scoring 25 plus goals each. And I think at the moment, if we're going to play this 4-2-3-1 system, then they're going to have to play that the way we have, with one of them off the wing, preferably I think Aubameyang off the wing, because he's more of a winger type player than Lacazette. And of course, it's a role he's played previously at Dortmund. And I feel, of course, both of them together, they need to be playing every game, every minute possible, of course, except if they're injured or tired, to get the best out of them and to do the best job possible for the team. But that's my predicted 1-11. I think we'll win this game. I think we'll win it by 2-1. I'm not going to predict a scorer. Hopefully we can keep a clean sheet. When we're playing so far this season, I presume we will concede a goal. And hopefully the lads can prove me wrong and it's not a 2-1 result. Hopefully we can blow them out of the water with a 4-5-1 victory. But I'm going to go with 2-1. Feel free to comment in the comment section below. Let me know what your predicted 1 to 11 would be. Let me know what you think the score's going to be. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll catch you later. That's all from me for today. I'd like to thank you for watching the video, and of course, if you haven't already done so, subscribe so you can, watch my future videos. Have a good day.